Hello, Gemini. Welcome to your 3 cards for the month of July. So you had your birthday last month. Hopefully it was a good one. Hopefully you feel like now we're in the second sign of your chart, Cancer. Hopefully things are kicking into gear after your birthday month. We are headed into the major retrograde period that I mentioned. So if you don't remember what that was about, I explained it in a lot more detail in your June horoscope. So if it's your first time watching, you might want to zip on over to your June tarot video and see the description. But there will be 6 planets retrograde for about 3 weeks, and it tends to slow down and bring things into a more introverted space, introverted place in ourselves. So you're going to want to just adjust yourself, adjust your mindset for that. But it's not a bad thing. It's just a shift. Alrighty, we're going to burn the sage for you now and take a look what's coming. So just imagine this beautiful sage all around you. Cleansing and purifying anything in, on, or around us. And if you want to make a wish, set an intention for the month of July, make it really clear and strong, and then we're going to let it all go and trust the universe to bring it to us. Cleansing the cards. All right, so here are your cards. Your first card is the Lovers. Ooh. Next card is the Magician. Oh my lord. 2 magicians. Oh boy, this is on fire, Gemini. This is 3 major arcana and 2 magicians and the Lovers. This is a partnership of magicians. A coupling up or a partnership or a liaison with 2 magician-like people. Sorry, but this is rare that these 3 come up together. I rarely see that. Okay, so why are there 2 magicians? In the Thoth deck, this is the Thoth deck, there are 3 magicians. This is how important it was to Aleister Crowley. He defined 3 different ways that a magician can express itself. And because it's very rare cards, you're going to get a little taste of it from me right now. This is the first, or sort of original magician. Now take a good look at him. He has all of the tools that he needs floating in and around him, all of these lines sort of networking him to different dimensions. He's floating in midair. Looks like he's got a pair of wings at the bottom of his feet, almost like Mercury. If you can see, he's got, if it refocuses, it's not working, sorry. He's got 2 sort of snakes around his head, and floating in the air all around him are all of his elements. So this magician is extremely confident that the universe will just manifest what he needs. He has no trouble just summoning what he wants to him. So a very powerful manifester, very confident card. The interesting thing is the second magician that comes up is the more feminine version of the magician. Can you feel it? The colors are different. It's more fluid, the lines. The figure is not sort of floating in midair so much. It's more down on the ground. You can see that that same set of snakes around the sword is now at the hip level instead of above the head. So it's more grounded. All of these lines and networks and tools and things floating around are now in curvy, fluid, almost octopus-like lines or structure. So it already feels more watery, more feminine. And if you really look behind, in the dark blue space behind, you might see the bear. There's a bear behind her. Now, what does that mean? That means this magician knows how to manifest with feminine energy. Well, what is that? How's that different? The masculine one goes out and gets. He creates, he says, I want that, and I want it now, and I want it in this way, and I go get it, or it's going to come to me because I want it. It's very masculine energy. Feminine manifestation or magician would be much more quiet, might meditate on something, might just keep it in their mind quietly. And they have a deep trust that because I can visualize it, because I sense it, it'll happen. It doesn't need to go, whoo, the same way. No, I draw it to me anyway, just by my being. There's mystery in the feminine manifestation. Now you have the Lovers, which is two people or two opposites or duality, a couple, dark and light, different people with different personalities. Here, because you have the masculine and feminine version of manifesting, you might either be in a relationship with somebody where both of you are very high level, or you might simply be grappling with, how do I want to bring things to me in life? Do I need to go get it? Or do I need to manifest it in a feminine way? So you could be going through some deep questions about how the universe works and how you want to set yourself energetically to let your life flow or to manifest the things that you would like. This is quite extraordinary. I'm looking forward to seeing how this plays out in all your lives if you want to write to me, because it's a super powerful month for you, Gemini. Very powerful. So with that note in mind, keep in mind that whatever you are visualizing and wanting and desiring strongly could manifest, so careful what you wish for thing. You know, try your best to keep your mind elevated and don't send out any negative energy, whether that's criticism, whether that's fear. You don't want to manifest that. Really work this month on your mindset so that whatever manifests, masculine, feminine version, it's positive for you. You're in a very interesting place right now. If you'd like a longer reading, I read online on Zoom. It would be a video just like you're talking to me right here, and it's recorded and sent to you. And otherwise, you can meet me in person in the Montreal area. If you want to reach me, it's river-rain.com or Clairvoyant Medium Catherine Allen on Facebook. Have a good month.